lines. Government pushes local language requirement in recruitment. CM says policy aims to improve public service delivery. CM Connect launched as central grievance platform for scheme beneficiaries. CM urges citizens to dial 1971 for scheme information and complaints. Meghalaya government steps up job creation through skill and investment programs. 3.66 lakh employment opportunities generated across sectors, says CM Conrad Sangma. Meghalaya to recruit nearly 3,000 police personnel to strengthen police force. Government moves to address manpower shortage in force. And Prime Minister Narendra Modi holds talks with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Several MOUs signed to strengthen India-Israel ties. The news in detail, and first the local news. Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma today informed the Assembly that the state government is committed to promoting local language proficiency in government recruitment to improve public service delivery and preserve linguistic identity in Meghalaya. Replying during the question hour, the Chief Minister said the policy requiring knowledge of local languages for certain government posts aims to ensure that employees are able to communicate effectively with the public. Earlier, raising the issue, Rajabala MLA Dr. Mizanur Rahman Ghazi appreciated the government's initiative but expressed concern over implementation challenges in parts of West Garo Hills. The Chief Minister assured that the government will review the issues raised while continuing its efforts to promote and protect local languages across the state.
As a matter of fact, the youths of that area is losing on jobs and unemployment is heavily rising in that area. So, may I, through you, request the Honorable Chief Minister, sir, to kindly provide adequate infrastructure for the local language proficiency in that area, number one. And number two, to kindly allow that much time frame for those youths to gain that local language proficiency and to allow that much time so that they may be able to compete in the government sector.
So, number one, the associate official languages of Meghalaya, which is Khasi and Garo, is something that this government is committed to ensure that we are able to promote it, and we're able to ensure that it is used as much as possible, and we want to ensure that every citizen of the state must learn Khasi and Garo. So it is with this objective in mind, the objective that is purely born out of the fact that we are very, very proud of our mother tongue and that we want to promote it. So with that objective, sir, we have come out with the program and rather the policy where we have made language proficiency in Garo Hills is Garo and in Khasi Jayant Hills Khasi, that individuals applying in DSC post must have knowledge of the local language.
Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma informed the Assembly that the government has put in place a centralized grievance redressal platform called CM Connect to address issues faced by beneficiaries of government schemes across Meghalaya. Replying to a query raised by NPP MLA from East Shillong, Ampareen Lingdor, the Chief Minister said that citizens can dial 1971 to access information on government schemes or register complaints regarding delays or problems in processing applications. The Chief Minister further reiterated that CM Connect serves as a single window redressal system and urged citizens to utilize the 1971 helpline to resolve grievances related to government services and schemes.
There is a very, I should say, common program which we call CM Connect. So 1971 is the number, and when you call this number, you can number one, get any information that you require about any schemes. Number two, if your application has not been processed, as soon as you call up 1971 and you put in your ticket and the complaint that is there, that complaint then goes to a joint secretary level officer or an under secretary level officer of that department. There is one nodal officer in every department. The entire chart of every complaint that comes in, a dashboard is reflected in my office, and we follow up every flag, every office, every complaint that is there. If your project has, the scheme you applied has not been processed, or you're having problems, that particular officer will, and if it goes beyond 10 days, beyond 15 days, the reply has not been done, then a red flag comes in, which is then again visible by my office and by me. So this is the most effective redressal forum, sir. Very simple, just 1971, and you can actually give in all the details, and the concerned people will resolve the problem. And if there's more further information required, somebody will in fact even call you to ask you for more details. So 1971 is the forum, and you just have to log in your complaint, and all the details are done, sir.
Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma told the Assembly that the government is actively implementing multiple policy interventions to address unemployment in Meghalaya through skill development, entrepreneurship promotion and investment-driven programs. Chief Minister said flagship initiatives such as Focus Plus, CM Elevate, Skill Meghalaya and several agriculture and livelihood missions are aimed at generating employment opportunities, particularly at the grassroots level. Sangma stated that government interventions have helped create approximately 3.66 lakh job opportunities across sectors. He maintained that while more efforts are required, the government is confident that ongoing programs and increased private investment will help reduce unemployment in the coming years.
So therefore, sir, numbers, of course, surveys are done. But these are always surveys that are done at the basis of the kind of sample size that they collect. So it can differ, sir. That's number one. Number two, so the programs that we have had, and of course, as per the RBI norms, so we have mentioned in the last few days, I have mentioned to the House, that approximately 3.6 lakh job opportunities have been created because of the interventions that we made. Maybe the numbers could have been higher if we had not started these programs. Have these programs achieved the full goal that we would want? Maybe not, sir. Does more need to be done? Maybe yes, sir. So it's a process we are following, but we are very sure that we are on the right track. We are very sure that the work that we're doing is having an impact. As I mentioned, sir, about 3.66 lakh job opportunities have been created in the past. And also, sir, we also have to note that the population in Meghalaya is very much a young population. So compared to most of the other states in the country, and looking at the national average also, Meghalaya is much younger than the rest of the country. We have 50% of our population which is below the age of 20. So that's a large number, so about 18 lakh youths are there in that number. So these kind of multiple challenges are there. I'm not giving an excuse, of course, but realizing these challenges.
Deputy Chief Minister Preston Tinsong informed the Assembly that nearly 3,000 police personnel will be recruited to address manpower shortages in Meghalaya Police. He said the recruitment process is complete and appointment orders will be issued soon, though over 1,000 vacancies still remain due to retirements and other factors. The government assured that regular recruitment and proper manpower sanctions will be ensured to strengthen policing across the state.
Mr. Speaker, sir, in fact, from now on, we have only taken a decision that when we give sanction for creation of new police station or police outposts. The department will make sure that these newly created police station, police outposts, it should be also along with the manpower. The sanction should also come in the form of manpower, not necessarily only creation of police station or police outposts. So, sir, I am sure now on, once this policy is in place, I don't see that we will have much shortage of manpower as far as police department is concerned, because as I've said to you, when we create police station, police outposts, we will also make sure that sanction of post is together accorded, sir.
Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma yesterday informed the Assembly that the expert committee has recommended retaining Meghalaya's 1972 reservation policy after examining legal, constitutional and socio-economic factors. He said any major changes could face judicial challenges while the government remains open to further consultations. The Chief Minister emphasized that unity and economic growth are key to addressing employment concerns in the state.
Government the formation of an expert committee to review the state reservation policy. So the government notified that an expert committee will be formed to review the state reservation policy, which shall consist of experts in constitutional law, economics, sociology, demographic studies. In view of the above, a search committee headed by Chief Secretary to the Government of Meghalaya was constituted. On the recommendations of the search committee, the expert committee on the state reservation policy Meghalaya was constituted on the 12th of September 2023. So the terms of reference of the committee were: 1. To study the current reservation policy and recommend modifications if necessary. 2. To undertake wide-ranging consultation with all stakeholders and visit various locations of the state to solicit the views of all stakeholders. The committee has been given time frame of 12 months with effect the date of issue of notification to complete its task and to submit its report, recommendation, suggestions to the state government.
UDP Chief and PAR Minister Medba Lyngdoh today downplayed his grilling by his own party colleague Paul Lyngdoh in the Assembly, saying the House is meant for discussing public issues. Meanwhile, Medba, who is also the UDP president, today said that the party will sit shortly and take a call on whether the party should contest GHADC election or not.
There's nothing as such, in fact, from and I am very, very open. I'm a very open and very positive person, always in life. I've been able to be like this because of my positiveness in life. And whatever we discuss inside the house, that contributes to the welfare of the people of the state. I have to always consider, like, I should not consider the other way around, like what other perceive or what other things like that. So I mentioned today also the floor of the house that all the issues, points noted down addressed by all the concerned members is being taken note of. So we will take. So now we're too busy with this. So post session only. Sometime next week, maybe before that, then we will try to.
But you will be surely putting up.
That's what I'm saying. We'll meet first and then we will.
Supporters of sitting MDC Albiniush R. Marak have criticized the National People's Party for denying him a ticket in the upcoming elections, alleging lack of transparency in the decision. Gathering at his residence in Nongal Bibra, South Garo Hills, several supporters announced their resignation from the party and pledged to back him as an independent candidate from the Siju constituency. They said the move disrespects grassroots workers and vowed to continue their fight. Residents of Clayriat West Village have raised serious health concerns over sewage leaks and damaged drainage at Civil Hospital Clayriat, which have been releasing foul odours into nearby areas. Following a complaint by the Jaintia National Council, a joint inspection confirmed the sanitation issues. The District Medical and Health Officer has assured that necessary repairs will be carried out immediately, while local groups warn they will monitor progress and escalate the matter if action is delayed. More than 300 youths participated in a recruitment drive organized by the Meghalaya State Skill Development Society at the GCIITS Training Centre in Maukarwat. The initiative aimed to connect unemployed youth with training and job opportunities within and outside the state. District Deputy Commissioner B. Maulong attended the program and encouraged young people to take advantage of skill development and employment initiatives.
Bopli ki khna samla menta ki kam ki jam ki bun hagi por gine khna mangi por gine puli mangi por gine wat kam ngam yu I bendan ki opportunity haduk ani ki kabu share haduk ani kuma phi yo menta ndrimenta dak bami gine ka MSSDS dak ya dun pa kini ki lat kelenti shanop kin pha ki khna komot ka channel kelenti jo phi phinya kamlong rumah su kamya kluma su la ya lem tura ndrimenta ka MSSDS kalawan sini shapi lawan ban batai gini kan set up gini ki registration counter lawan ki counselor ban council pi.
The Office of the Medical Superintendent Jawai Civil Hospital, in collaboration with the Office of the District Disaster Management Authority, Jawai, on Wednesday conducted a disaster management training and mock drill exercise at Jawai Civil Hospital to strengthen emergency preparedness and response system. Personnel from fire service, police, civil defense and health departments trained hospital staff on fire safety, search and rescue and mass casualty management. The exercise concluded with a simulated earthquake scenario where teams carried out evacuation and emergency response procedures. The Meghalaya State Skills Development Society today conducted a recruitment drive at Don Bosco Tech, Nongstoin, to provide skill training and employment opportunities for youth within India and abroad. Skill Development Officer MSSDS Kampan Janai Kharmaulong said eligible candidates will be shortlisted for overseas placements with preference given to those who have completed skill training. He also encouraged unemployed youth to take part in its programs aimed at improving career prospects and global job access.
Jingtmu eka bakong san jungi bangi penlong ke diga recruitment drive kolong ba nen a ki rinsa lan dikilat kilinti nam bagi khon sama jungi khamtam e ki bawat ki lat ki kabu bakin yo ki kam ki jam bebet babyang bantre nam ta jongki te ka bangi don mata singi kam dai e tang hapo jongka ri India ka jongi Pengidon ru iki overseas placement ki pengidon ke jingtmu pengin pai khna sabar jongka ri India tikani kasi kalong kasi bangi screen lan ngi scrutinize ki khna ki ba bit ki babyang khamtam e pengin pai ki placement sabar jongka ri India ha ka ba yamenta nakaliang jong ki recruitment agencies ki ailat ni ko office pengin le ka preliminary interview but hadin jong kata nakaliang jong kini ki recruitment agencies kin sawan ban le seka round ka ba kin sabut hadin.
A Bolero vehicle bearing registration number ML05Z0515 suddenly caught fire near Civil Hospital, Shillong around 12:30 p.m. today while it was on the move. The driver noticed smoke from the engine and quickly stopped the vehicle before flames spread further. Fire and emergency services responded promptly and brought the blaze under control. No injuries were reported, though the vehicle suffered major damage. A major fire broke out this morning at around 1 a.m. at Sao Kilo village in East Giant Hills, completely destroying a shop and causing heavy property damage. Fire and emergency services rushed to the scene with multiple tenders and battled the blaze for several hours. No injuries were reported, but losses are estimated to run into several lakhs. The affected shop owner has appealed to authorities for assistance as it was her only source of livelihood.
Ibru yo dagari yo kita sarap. The kersugi nga, man kersugi nga, tong kai pada inflow. The ngar ya buat kai na buat mit tu yo sekedar bak kadinyong tada tipsap di tang pelam le. Terus orang pici batar cilak prapaun ro. Ketika kersu kesiang tiba pin dari dukan dari ketiar kebun banang emkam. MD deban ki sok tai ben dang yo murah. Men yo nak di da bak wari keding. Ya pelat pi peran nong. Yap ya kan. Mas nau si pi kan la kam nu le pi ada dep udep te. So hun bai kan nong. Kau kam nu le na.
The Rebhoy District Administration held a meeting with school heads to roll out a free app-based coaching program for government jobs aspirants. The program, which was sponsored by Niti Aayog, will provide online classes, live sessions and study support for youths who have completed Class 12. Speaking to the media, Rebhoy Deputy Commissioner Abhilash Baranwal stated that the coaching program is exclusively meant for youths from Rebhoy district who have passed Class 12. He urged eligible candidates to register and take advantage of the program to improve their employment prospects.
This app is going to have two features which will be relevant for Rebhoy. One will be basically for the students of class 9 to 12, where they can access help from any teacher on the app 24/7. And simultaneously the other feature will be regarding the youths who are preparing for government examination. So today was a demonstration by the people from Philo EdTech for the principals and headmasters. I'm sure that they were very impressed with what they saw. And the idea is that we want all of the children to be onboarded onto this app. This will be completely free of cost for them. And to take advantage of this, they can access AI to answer their queries. They can use the recorded lessons which are already present over there for every chapter, for every topic. They can also access doubt resolution within 30 to 40 seconds by any teacher which are already onboarded on their platform.
Now for the international news. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today held delegation-level talks with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu during his official visit to Israel, reaffirming the strong and growing strategic partnership between the two nations. Several MOUs were signed in the presence of the two leaders to enhance cooperation across key sectors including technology, innovation, education and commerce. Prime Minister Modi also met Israeli President Isaac Herzog. Modi said the partnership will create new opportunities for youth and expand collaboration under global initiatives like the India-Middle East-Europe Economic Corridor. Modi said it was an emotional moment to return to Israel 9 years after his historic first visit, highlighting the strong and enduring friendship between the two nations.
इजराइल के कंस्ट्रक्शन और केयर गिवर सेक्टर्स में महत्वपूर्ण योगदान दिया है। भारतीय कामगारों ने अपनी मेहनत, प्रतिबद्धता और कौशल से विश्वास अर्जित किया है। मुझे खुशी है कि इस सहयोग का विस्तार कॉमर्स और सर्विसेज जैसे क्षेत्रों में भी किया जा रहा है। दोनों देशों के युवाओं, रिसर्चर्स और इनोवेटर्स को जोड़ना हमारी मुख्य प्राथमिकता रही है। इस दिशा में आज हम इंडिया इजराइल एकेडमिक फोरम की स्थापना कर रहे हैं।
Moving on to the sports news. In a major step to strengthen and professionalize cricket in Ribhoi, local leaders have formed the Central Ribhoi Cricket Association with Don Kupar Sumer as president and Rocky Marwen as vice president. Speaking to the media, Sumer said the association aims to support talented youth who currently play tennis ball cricket and help them transition to deuce ball cricket, which is essential for higher level competition. He clarified that the new body will complement, not replace, the existing district association, given Ribhoi's large geographical area. As its first initiative, the CRCA will launch a district-level cricket league starting March 21st, featuring only deuce ball matches.
Nila form ni ka Central Ribhoi Cricket Association. Kajili ko lang balingi form ni ka Central Cricket Association kalong ba ini bagi di than ju ni samla gi bobol ma di simbanta ki tolmen per paniat ki club ki balang bobol ma ki bol ma ki le da tennis ball ini ba ni ku ki dong song sinong ni player ki barim bobol ni iron ba ki kompar khat ka jongi kalong ba lara ni anak ki samla ku ni ba ki le tang tennis ball ni ba kanamban ka future ni jadi kadang ni so ba ho ni mo ba cricket tennis ball ka siyo ka biang ni ada yang bangin orang dan ikai yang ada platform ya ke professional cricket kabelong dekat deuce ball dia ka jingin ni tibut ni lampau ye shong pram ni hari habangi ye welang ni pula pa ni shong kan penting na fix ka sport ni na sim ka rai bangi la don kampan form no dekat cricket association.
The Kinshi Bangla Social and Cultural Sports Club has concluded the Kinshi Bangla Knockout Football Tournament 2026, aimed at promoting football and encouraging young talent in the locality. In the final played at Kinshi Bangla Playground in Mauthat Raishan Block, Sangshong SC defeated PSM SC by 2-0 to lift the championship trophy after a competitive encounter. Mauthat Raishan MDC Powell Soklet attended the closing ceremony as chief guest, along with village leaders and a large number of spectators who witnessed the exciting finale. And now for the weather report. Minimum temperature was recorded at 16 degrees Celsius and the maximum temperature 27 degrees Celsius with relative humidity 45%. Moving on to Shillong, the minimum temperature was 10 degrees Celsius and the maximum temperature 20 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity 65%. Meanwhile, in July, the minimum temperature was 10 degrees Celsius and the maximum temperature 20 degrees Celsius. The relative humidity 67%. And the forecast in Tura, Shillong and July says partly cloudy sky most likely to occur. And now, before we end the news, the headlines once again. Government pushes local language requirement in recruitment. CM says policy aims to improve public service delivery. CM Connect launched as central grievance platform for scheme beneficiaries. CM urges citizens to dial 1971 for scheme information and complaints. Meghalaya government steps up job creation through skill and investment programs. 3.66 lakh employment opportunities generated across sectors, says CM Conrad Sangma. Meghalaya to recruit nearly 3,000 police personnel to strengthen police force. Government moves to address manpower shortage in force. And Prime Minister Narendra Modi holds talks with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Several MOUs signed to strengthen India-Israeli ties. Well, viewers, with that we have come to the end of the news. Until we meet again tomorrow, thank you for watching and good night.
Assam launches series of transformative initiatives